Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to the Thaumaturge. Recorded, not on the day of upload for the first time in many moons because I'm tired of my videos not bloody processing in time. So I'm going to try to get 1 day ahead. I'm not promising any more than that, but I'm going to try to get 1 day ahead because it's becoming a little bit of a nightmare. They just keep not bloody... They just... I upload the video and it says it's gonna take 3 hours to make a HD though. Like, why? Why would it take so long? Anyways, we are working on our final side quest that we care about. We don't care about this. What's all this at the bottom? Is that the little bits I've done? Huh. I wonder if it's like one I've missed. Oh! Wait a minute. Right, so we've done this one, right? Yeah. Done that one. Not done that one. Oh, there's two. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. Wait. Let me just shut all these because they're gonna annoy me. Okay, that's too many. So all of these are the little... Well, these are the two... So we've got two left. We only have two left. The lavishness of black and off-white. You must collect all observations and uncover the secrets hidden within items to draw a conclusion. And I found two of them. And this one I found one of them. I wonder... Oh... This is why they keep seeming to appear out of nowhere. It's because I just stumble upon like little random items and they link together in this way to make something. That's interesting. Anyways, we're doing our other final side quest, which is to sort out the Flying University.
I'm glad you're here. There's something I wish to discuss with you.
You seem excited. Let's hear it then.
I'd like for the Flying University's next meeting to be held here.
What brought on this sudden interest in education in you?
What are you saying? No, I'm already like super proud. I've like maxed it out, so when it comes to Ligia, I kind of want to keep her on side, you know?
Dickstein asked for my help with a certain matter. He suspects that there might be a Nochrana informer among you.
I told Dickstein this would happen. And when they arrested that boy, I was sure of it.
You agree then, I take it?
Of course. What do you want to do?
I want to sneeze. Oh. Okay, I'm okay.
I need you to organize it so as not to arouse anyone's suspicion. I want to gather all the students in one place and discreetly examine them. The Mo won't even know I've exposed them.
Just say when.
Just say when.
Let's handle this quickly. Do you think you'll be able to assemble everyone now?
Yes, and you will have a moment to prepare.
What do you mean?
I mean, you should look inside your wardrobe and pick more suitable attire.
What's wrong with my attire? I haven't changed. What's going on?
If I come in disguise, someone may begin to, well, suspect something. I thought as much.
I speak skeleton. Okay.
Let us now look for some things I could talk to the students about.
I haven't changed. I look like a fancy man. Okay, prepare for the lecture. So we're just looking around the house, like a door frame. Kids love door frames. Door frame of Ligia's room. Dashes carved into the wood marked our growth. On the door frame, filled with family memories, one can feel someone's momentary hesitation to enter. Someone leaned against the door frame for a long moment, but eventually gave up. Someone else must have caught their interest. Okay, here's the question. Do we cheat to get the... Oh, hey Cecilia. Looking very coy.
Why are you amusing yourself at my expense like this?
I'm sorry, I thought this was my house.
Oof.
Yes, and I very much like it here.
As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. Nosy Cecilia was snooping around in Papa's office. Cecilia! Oh no, what if she's flirting with me to get info?
And what have you found to be most to your liking here, miss?
I don't think I could pick just one thing. I think what fascinates me the most is that every mundane object can have a second, highly magical purpose concealed just beneath the surface.
That's true. I wanted to discuss it during the lecture.
I can hardly wait.
You say that like it's a revelation, but isn't that the fundamental nature of thaumaturgy?
However, I would kindly ask you to leave this room promptly. Thank you.
Of course. I will go now. I didn't mean any harm.
Or didn't you? I'm not sure about you, Cecilia. So what I'm wondering is, we've got, of course, a couple little tailoring things left to go, and it's going to end pretty soon, I think. So do we cheat? Do I Google? I think I probably Google, just to get it done. I don't care about the cheating, it's whether I care about the tailoring enough to do it. But what if something happens at the end? I'm not going to get it otherwise. Stanislav's comb. Thoughts of a thaumaturge gathered in an unassuming object of everyday use. Repulsive. There's a hair left in it. Should I shake it off or no? So I'm just moving my mic closer to my mouth hole. Studied movements comb through a head of thinning hair. Father's thoughts flowed uncontrollably. He vacillated between intentions. Should he punish his son? Should he enter the arrangement? Send him away? How can he save him? Mask of Veles. Veles looks completely unlike himself. Maybe the artist only had the description of someone who had seen the salutors walk from. Lygia's playful joy still smoulders within it from the time when she jumped me while wearing it and nearly frightened me to death. Oh, Lygia, you cad. Lygia. Nothing up here. Oh. Old anti-thaumaturge book. Ah, it's too late. Nom, 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 nom. I'm sure that was a lovely noise. On the manner in which sorcerers harass the people, slandering the Christian faith, and on the measures to be taken. There are many ways by which the evil spirit leads innocent people into temptation, in which sorcerous deviation takes root. Therefore, simple folk should be instructed to seek help with their concerns in monasteries and churches, and not from devil's spawn, as has been happening until now to the detriment of the Christian faith, and giving rise to more sorcerers. And Theophilus writes thusly, "For all authority comes from God, to whom a sword is given for the punishment of the wicked and the defense of the good. And we also believe that Satan's dominion over the people should be ended by all means. Thaumaturgists are best bound and burned at the stake. In Ravenna, every sorcerer was disposed of in this manner, which put an end to all of their people's worries. Men started performing their matrimonial duties again, and the wretches who had been turned into beasts regained their previous forms." A libelous note against thaumaturges reminiscent of the Dark Ages, an inquisitor's wet dream. Father had spent a long time looking for this book before Mother used her contacts to import it for him. The book sparkles with honesty. It must be from the times when they were still speaking to each other. The prop. In Father's space, I found several objects that I could safely use during the lecture. Each one merits hours of discussion. I made the right choice. Who is the sir? Am I the sir? Am I saying yes, sir, to myself? That seems like we behave. Oh, something. Ooh. Rocking course. Trace familiar two-faced person. A faithful companion during my childhood playtime. Someone's clearly taken aback by the sight of a horsey in a grown man's room. That someone got spooked by a sudden noise from the next room. What do you mean? A sudden noise from here. Was it when I entered? What is going on? Anywho. I think we are roundly prepared. It's a very nice house, but it's the kind of house I would never want to live in, you know? I don't really like going for this ornate, fancy pants looking thing. Not really my speed. Ah, I knew there'd be something. Cognac glass. Lygia treats guests to exquisite cognac. Trace familiar to... Is two-faced person Lygia? The words, the courtly taste of the bourgeoisie, still cling to the rim of the glass. Someone sipped the beverage, looked at the crowd, and thought contemptuously of those gathered. They were boastful in their cleverness. No, it's not. Lygia poured it, but they... Yeah, so they were the ones lurking up above. There are many indications that someone intent on hostilities or gathering information is hiding among the flying university students. Lygia and I also become objects of the Inquisitor's interest. I mean, Cecilia seems like the obvious choice, doesn't she? Given we found her snooping around upstairs, and whoever it was snooping around upstairs. Talking to my Grijisna?
And he walked across the entire town like that, with all that cocoa. And here he is.
With all the cocoa.
I hear you were quite the mischievous youth.
Escape.
It's all true. I was very naughty, and I don't intend to confess my sins.
See you in the lecture.
That was strange. Been a bad boy, Victor. Been a bad, bad boy. Bad to the bone. Should I go to the basement? I don't think so. Hello.
Hello.
I'm happy to see you, Mr. Schulski. I'm sure the lecture will be a success.
Unmarried, perhaps. However, if I were you, I would make myself more presentable.
I still don't know what she's talking about. Like, I don't know.
I would never expect to see such crowds in this house.
That's true. A nice change.
The students will not miss such an opportunity. It's not every day that one gets to listen to a thaumaturge.
Regarding the lecture,
Can we start?
No, no.
I need another moment. I still have some preparations to do.
What do you need?
I should make use of some props to better illustrate the theory with examples. I'll see if there are any curiosities in the study that I could use. I'll take a look around the gathering. You know why.
You'll see. My brother won't disappoint you.
We're waiting. Impatiently.
Alright, calm down. Okay, right, so... Right, I'm gonna see if I can get changed. Maybe there's an outfit that's like... I don't know... Lecture appropriate? Right, okay. Arabesque, audacity, smug pattern, exclusive pattern, flaunting ornaments, haughty colours, saturated pride. I mean, there's nothing that screams to me lecture appropriate. You know what I mean? I did say I want to change it though. Maybe she just wants something a bit more low key. Like that. I.e. boring. It all seems fine to me. Am I crazy? I did want to change though. I think going lighter on the interior is going to look cooler. Did I not change? No, I didn't. It's in just a little bit of contrast, you know? Look, I look dapper as all hell, son! I wonder if she just always says that. Or maybe if I complete the tailoring quest, she, like, gives you an extra option. Oh, Polina, hey. She's the Ruski.
Hello.
Mr. Schulski, one friendly face in a crowd. You are giving today's lecture, right?
You seem troubled, miss. Is everything all right?
Besides the finger pointing and backbiting, you mean? Quite all right, yes. Quite.
There's someone to bite my back.
Allow me to be so bold and point out that you look somewhat troubled, miss.
Can thaumaturges read minds?
Sort of.
I think everything will become clear during the lecture.
Yes, well, I'm waiting.
Please excuse me, I'll take my leave. I hope you enjoy today's lecture, miss.
Увидимся.
It can't be her, because she's obviously the one you would most suspect. But then maybe that is her, because the one you most suspect is the one you would never suspect, because you most suspect her. You know what I mean? It's very easy. It's there's a whole thing in The Office with it, Dwight, in the murder game. It's never the one you most suspect. It's never the one you least suspect. It has to be the one that you most medium suspect.
And now this place on top of everything. Someday it will be enough to stick one foot out the door to get locked up.
And we all know who will get us locked up.
Hello.
It's our professor for the day. Hello, sir.
You leave Polina alone.
Is that so?
Who was this vigorous discussion about then? About Polina Nikolaevna?
Indeed. It's probably our little Russian girl who's making all this trouble for us. I don't know why Dickstein doesn't see that.
To me, it's obvious that she's the snitch.
Maybe he's not a racist.
Do you have anything to support such accusations?
It's obvious, isn't it?
It's the Russian girl.
My mother is Russian. Does that mean I'm only half traitor?
Well, no. We didn't mean it like that.
Place of birth is hardly enough to determine whether someone is a traitor and a snitch. Wouldn't you agree?
And someone with your skills should already know everything. Wouldn't you agree?
All in good time. Have a nice lecture.
Break a leg.
It's very tetchy, isn't it? Maybe I can talk to her about that.
Yes, Mr. Shulsky?
There's something I'm missing. Oh, hello.
You do realize that your ancestry doesn't make you popular with the
I
students?
think she's very aware of this, Victor.
It's hard not to feel it. They don't exactly hide their dislike.
I think I can sympathize. I'm half Russian, but I'm also a thaumaturge.
How do you cope with it?
I try not to think about it, with varying degrees of success.
Can thaumaturges read minds?
Indeed.
Yes, well, I'm waiting.
Please excuse me. I hope...
Yeah. Okay, I think it is time. We've done everything we can. Yep, certainly looks like it. Let's do it. Let's rock out.
Victor?
Ligia.
Regarding the lecture,
Can we start?
I think we can begin.
I trust that you have planned everything well.
Not really.
I'll take care of everything. Have a pleasant lecture.
Samuel, I assure you, you will not be disappointed.
It's like she's my
I'm
pimp.
certain that this will be an exceptional meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment I know many of you have been anxiously awaiting has finally arrived. Owing to the courtesy of both hosts of today's meeting, we have a unique opportunity to touch the knowledge from the borderline between science and magic. Viktor Szulski, if you would.
Did you just say knowledge?
I would like to tell you more about the purpose of the items I have prepared for today.
I think we all know what a comb is used for.
Don't like you.
Looking at you, a person could have doubts.
That's rich.
I think we should start with what you think thaumaturgy is. Here, we have 3 apparently ordinary items. However, there's more to each of them than you might think.
It's a comb, a book, and a mask of a demon. I mean, there's levels to how normal these items are.
This mask was made more than 1,000 years ago. My father brought it from Africa in 89. However, you can see that the deity it depicts has many similarities to the Slavic salutor, Veles.
Are you saying that people can see salutors?
As far as I know, ordinary mortals cannot see them.
Then how do you know they exist?
Where do salutors come from?
No one knows. This particular question remains unanswered.
How convenient.
We know that these beings have always been with us, just like the people who are granted the power. We coexist, but we do not know what rules govern this coexistence. Let us move on to the other items.
I'm going to be honest, I think.
On my father's comb, apart from the dandruff,
Disgusting.
There's also a memory, which I can easily read. This particular one concerns Father's frustration caused by his developing baldness.
And do we have any influence on what exactly will remain on the item?
Thaumaturges freely communicate intentions this way. Secrets, messages, and so on.
Practical.
Let us not get ahead of the facts. I will cover it more extensively in a moment.
In that case, do you also talk to the dead?
No more questions. Raise your hand at the end of the lecture. Stop interrupting me.
Let us move on.
I would like to remind you that time is... Can we see a practical demonstration?
It's been 2 minutes, Dick Stein. Alright.
That's enough theory.
But other items?
Let's move on to the practical part now. Can you help me with a small experiment, miss?
With pleasure.
You too, miss. I'd like to ask both of you ladies for a coin. A kopieka will do, and I promise to give it back.
Kopieka. Like, how am I meant to know it's kopieka?
Excellent. By touch alone, I am now able to uncover the secrets that Miss Polina is hiding from all of us.
This is starting to get interesting.
Let's see.
Polina's coin, a tarnished kopeck. From the first touch, it's easy to feel Polina's grief rushing over the coin, mixed with a fear of whether the kopeck will find its way back to her. She acquired it with difficulty, winning it from card sharps in Mirov. Dickstein's teachings have found practical application. Polina's verification. Polina is not the Ohana mole at the Flying University. She's sealed committed to Dickstein's activity and to the bridge tournament she often wins.
A thaumaturge can gain profound knowledge of a person from any object that belonged to them, however mundane it might be. Let's see.
Cecilia's coin, a Russian coin, a symbol of the partitioner's oppression. Even in this piece of metal of negligible... Bloody Nora. Even in this piece of metal of negligible value, I can feel the excitement caused by my choice of Cecilia for my experiment. There are sounds of a service from the nearby Orthodox church coming in through the window. Fingers keep turning the coin as thoughts stray inquiringly. Is thaumaturgy dear to God? I don't think it's her either. Aww. My doubts about the intentions of the young miss and her potential feelings have been faced with brutal reality. Cecilia is interested in thaumaturgical knowledge, not thaumaturgists, no matter how handsome and witty and charming and not at all boastful they are.
The truth can be surprising.
Well, enlighten us already.
It's prudent that I ask if you consent to me sharing your secrets.
I don't have anything to hide.
It's not true that you have nothing to hide, Miss.
You bet.
I don't think you've told anyone present here why you are so motivated to learn at the Flying University. It's because the Flying University is just the start for you. You have very ambitious plans and you dream about going to the Sorbonne, where you intend to pursue a career as a scientist.
That's right.
Let us focus on you then, Miss Cecilia.
Please go ahead.
Cecilia would be the one that I would most expect. Polina would be the one... No, well, Cecilia would be the one that you least expect, I suppose. No, she'd be most. And then Polina would be the least, because she's the most. So it has to be... Maybe it's Dick Stein. Because he would be, like, my most medium suspect.
Earlier, you were turning this small coin in your hand, listening to an Orthodox church service, and having intense thoughts about God's opinion on thaumaturgy.
That's right. What is your opinion on the subject?
I'm no expert when it comes to God, but if it is true that he created us all in his image, then I suppose I'm in no danger of being struck down by lightning.
Thank you, sir.
One more thing. You promised to explain something to us during the practical section. That section is now, right?
What I've just presented to you is the thaumaturge's skill of perception, which means reading that which is hidden. However, in order for perception to be useful, something must first be inscribed in an item.
Right.
And if someone doesn't have the power but focuses on the message, will they be able to inscribe what they want?
Well, it doesn't hurt to keep trying, right?
Fascinating.
Thank you for this truly enlightening lesson. At the same time, it pains me to say that it's time to end it.
Do you have to end it now?
I have to be mindful of safety, not only of the students, but also of our hosts. Return safely and forget that you were here. Can I have a word with you, Mr. Shulsky? Please indulge me.
I meant to know who did it, because I don't know who did it.
Thank you, and congratulations on an amazing lecture. And about our issue.
Mr. President, but above all, Mr. Shulsky, what a wonderful experience. I will never forget it.
I'm glad.
I can't wait for our next meeting. Goodbye.
Come back safe, Czesław. Getting back to my question.
It's not her. I'm sure of it.
That's good. It's a great relief. And you got it from the Kopiejka. What kind of magic is this?
Okay, it's obvious that it's Czeslaw, right? Like, why is he interrupting the conversation? Like, why would they have him interrupt the conversation with something so pointless? I guarantee, like, Werewolf's staying here, he's gone off, right? So the police are going to show up or something, like, I don't know. But either way, it's gotta be him. I don't really want to reveal anything anymore. I'm nervous about Dick's. I'm nervous about all of them.
After all, I can't reveal all my secrets in the first lecture. Although the joy is spoiled by one fact that I must share with you.
Should I be nervous?
I'm afraid so. Someone in the merry gathering of students has bad intentions. To put it bluntly, someone here wants to betray you.
So it's true then. Do you know who this is?
No.
Not yet, unfortunately. So I advise you to be very careful.
Thank you. I will not endanger you any longer. Until our next meeting, I hope.
Certainly. Have a good night, Samuel. Be careful.
I'm not making that joke.
If it's all right with you, I'll attend to my own matters now.
I'll go and clean up.
It reminds me of a so God, this was before I started YouTube. I've always known a bit about dinosaurs. Wait, is that the story? Wait, what? That can't be the story completed. I didn't find out who did it. Am I ever able to find out? What? What? Am I just not going to find out? Or is that like a part 3 thing, maybe? We can't not find out, surely. That'd be madness. Anyways. What I was going to say... I've decided not to do the tale, I think. I'm going to keep true, honest intentions, and we'll see the things we find. Before I even started YouTube, so I think I was 18, 19, with my first proper girlfriend, and she worked. Her mum worked in like a primary school. And I knew a bit about dinosaurs, you know? It's just funny to me to think that I did that before YouTube, because in my mind, that's not the order they came in. It was like YouTube before the dinosaurs, but obviously I knew a little bit. But she asked me to do like a speech, not a speech, but like a presentation at a school, and it was the most awkward thing I've ever done for a long time. Anyway, like I kind of sat there not knowing at all what to do. I didn't prepare anything because I'm very smart like that. And then she handed me this giant book of dinosaurs, and eventually all the kids just ran over to look at the book, and I just answered questions about the book, and that made a lot more sense. It was terrible before then, truly terrible. Okay, hey Rasputin, in my father's mausoleum. This is strange. Why are we here? The Devil's Gambit. Rasputin, are you my dad?
What are you doing here?
Vanitas, vanitatum, et omnia vanitas. Your father was a great man.
Where did that thought come from?
I can see clearly what a great influence he had on your life, Victor. We both know how much you wanted to be his equal.
That's possible. Maybe I didn't want to admit it, even to myself. Maybe you know me better than I know myself. It's as if you've been inside my head. You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
We're on the boundary of two worlds, amid human ashes. This is a wonderful place to contemplate the future. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother was Russian. And you grew up in France. Who are you, Victor?
I'm a thaumaturge. Where I'm born doesn't matter.
I'm a thaumaturge.
I also think that it's our nature that defines us, and not the place where our mothers brought us into this world.
And what natures do those others have? The people around you, you've gathered them, us, intentionally.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another stopover on someone's journey. And sometimes our paths lead in the same direction. Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only then can we have a future. I can help him. Do you believe me?
Huh?
I'd like to believe. I know that you're helping me, and I have a debt towards you, but I also have my doubts.
How can I dispel them?
Huh?
I can see what you're doing. You want to create a cult.
Therefore your eyes deceive you. People flock to me on their own, and I simply do not push them away. We all share the same goal. Anything else?
What? I just want any clarification about what his goal is.
Why are you visiting the Church of St. Mary Magdalene?
I pray there. But Lazarev showed it to me. He believes in my mission and revealed that the Tsarina sometimes goes there.
Does that have anything to do with Kirill?
Where do you know him from?
I've also been to the church to pray.
No, he doesn't matter here. What worried you?
There are people who don't have entirely flattering opinions about you. They say you might be dangerous.
What people? Do you know them? Everyone has opinions about you, or about other thaumaturges, Jews, women, American Indians, or about Christ himself. What have you heard about me that's starting to frighten you? Have you heard about my wife? Maybe that I abandoned her for orgies and feasts? Or maybe you should just go ahead and ask me directly. Have you heard about my wanton life? I don't judge anyone by who they sleep with, or how often. What else have you heard, and from whom? From the Petersburg Okhrana and its agents? From newspapers written under the strictures of Tsarist censorship? What else?
Didn't like that question, did he?
It feels like you know things I haven't told you.
I can't be sure what you're telling me consciously, and which ones only during our sessions.
It's hard to trust someone who goes into your head without you knowing what he does in there.
That didn't bother you before. You invited me in yourself, remember? You yourself opened your mind to me. I told you I hadn't investigated my power myself. It's a gift. I usually help those who believe. Do you believe now?
This is a weird conversation because although I've been a little suspicious of Rasputin, it feels like Victor's suspicion is kind of sudden, really, considering we let him into our head for the golem, like last episode.
That's all.
See, I think I've dispelled all your doubts. Think what we can achieve, Victor, if you just come with me. Imagine that the thaumaturgical knowledge of the whole Russian Empire will be at your fingertips. As long as Alexei Romanov is healthy.
It all sounds lovely, but how would we achieve this ambitious goal?
Together, Victor. Together. And all in good time. You'll just have to believe we can do it. Do you believe?
What is he? He wants me to go to Russia to cure the Tsar? Or something? I don't know what he's asking me. None of this conversation makes sense to me. What, wait, let me, one sec. What's the word he said? Tsarevich or something? I can't... Tsarevich. Oh, it's the son. Okay. Okay. So the Tsar's son is sick. Or something. I can't remember any of this.
I need time.
You've heard me, Victor. And after everything I've done for you so far, come back when you're ready. Once you're on that path, there's no turning back. You know where to find me.
Maybe I don't want to go to Russia. Why would I want to cure the Tsar's son? Someone explain all of this to me. Go back to Rasputin when you're ready. This feels like the end, doesn't it? This feels like the point of no return. If I'd known that, and that's what he was asking, and that I have to go back and talk to him anyway, I probably would have just gone straight away. Unless I can still refuse. I don't really know what's going on here. Well, we'll find out. With a click and a click and a click of a finger. Snip, snap, snip, snap. When you're a jet all the way. God, what am I going to play after this? Maybe I'll finally make you watch Ori. Remnant from many moons ago.
Look, Doubting Thomas has returned. I'm sure he wants something.
I've been thinking about what you said.
You only show up when you want something from me. And when I ask for something minor, you refuse. How am I supposed to trust you?
I came to make an agreement.
I'm all ears.
Pride is too high, pride is too high.
My powers are at your disposal.
Those are empty words. You say that now, but it's meaningless. If your confession isn't sincere, atonement is impossible.
Heart 5, okay.
You'll accept me with open arms. Help me and we'll forget the matter. And I'll help you with whatever you want.
All right. Let's go back to how we were before, friend. Can we go? The church is waiting.
I'm very surprised that works, by the way, against Rasputin. You are facing a turning point in history. If you decide to go with Rasputin now, you'll lose an opportunity to complete side quests. Oh, man. It is just the tailoring quest. And that university one is really throwing me for it. Let me just bear with me on this one. Bear with me. I need to look at this side quest. What is it? It's called oh god, I have no idea. Story of one lecture. Bear with me. What? I'm just looking at a guide. I don't. It doesn't look like you can ever find out. Weirdly enough, it looks like that is how that quest always ends, which I find very, very weird. That can't be the case, can it? Thaumaturge Flying University quest. Bear with me, folks. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's another quest coming, apparently. I should not panic. On we go!
Fine, let's go.
Finally.
No, we failed one mission. A bloody tailor's outfit thing. Oh, pain.
Victor, it's about to start.
Strange. I don't remember the way here. Not at all.
Should I be nervous, friend?
This terrifies me.
Quiet there. You're not in a barn.
Much louder
The
than I am.
patriarch Kiro will soon begin an exorcism on a certain boy.
I'm the sauce
I
kid.
know that you and Kiro have a past. Why are we here, of all places?
Not in the least. Remember, revenge is foreign to me, Victor. It's not about Kirill. Though if by chance he trips up today, that would make me immeasurably happy. Unlike Kirill, I really do want to heal a boy who is suffering. The people must understand that I am the truth.
And what then?
Then, all that's needed is for what happens here to reach the right ears.
Off to the market with you. Don't bother folks here.
Now I would like you to look around and determine how to prepare the miracle of healing. Go now.
What's my role in all this?
The church is a divine stage. The sort I need to perform on to produce the right impression. People will see me today as a miracle worker. What's your role in this? You're a thaumaturge. Help me do it.
I'll go take a look around.
Go, but don't waste time.
So, there's an exorcism. A religious woman decided to subject her son to an exorcism. She claims the child lies, is disobedient, and cries all the time. Is that a good reason? Is doesn't that just make him a child? Why is that? Why is that exorcism worthy?
Something. Where is it?
So there's going to be an exorcism. Rasputin, and it's not going to work, obviously, because exorcisms are nonsense. So Rasputin is going to come in and try to help with the knowledge that I gain, and he's hoping that by performing this miracle, the Tsar is going to recruit Rasputin to help with his own son, right? That's the idea. It feels like Rasputin is really just making a play for power here more than anything else, power and influence. A book with a warped cover. Also, by the way, how am I ever meant to get these later skills? Seriously, are you just not meant to get all these? Because that is a lot of points right there. No, I didn't read the book. Oh well. Teddy bear with a missing paw. Ah. A teddy bear charmingly named Kortofelek is loved by someone. But as is common with love, there are bad times as well. Times of undefined anger, sorrow, and incomprehension. The teddy bear lost its paw in a gesture of helplessness. Aww. Holy icon. A small child icon. The holy picture was supposed to bring divine help and care. Instead, it provoked anger and became the bone of contention that caused a definite rift between mother and child. Ultimately, Shimek snapped and destroyed the picture, which only stoked his mother's suspicion of demonic interference. Am I meant to go talk to the kid now? I figured that'd be the last thing I did. But it doesn't look like there's anything else to do. Ah.
Matyushka, can we please start?
Patience, daughter, and humility. Keep praying. You're back after all. You'll soon see the power of God.
Doubt it.
Hey, you.
Well, that went well.
Why did you harm Kartafel? He said it really hurts now.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I was angry. Papa didn't come back from the war.
Aww.
I know you destroyed a holy image. Do you want to go to hell?
No, I got scared. Mama?
Is he your son? Why did you bring him here?
What business is it of yours? The devil needs to give me my son back. He's got me scared to sleep under my own roof.
Why?
He won't shut up about phantoms, and he lies and makes stuff up. And he hauls and hauls. Batyushka, faster, have mercy.
Hey, you. I've heard you were a liar.
No, I don't lie. That's not true.
Maybe he's a thaumaturge.
That you scare your mama making things up.
Not true.
It's got a
I
flaw.
want to go home.
Don't get close to him. It's the devil speaking through him. He'll tell you anything to save himself.
I wasn't far off. It had to be something like that, right? He's seeing salutors. So the boy has a flaw, explains a lot, doesn't answer the question. What's next? There's no vile devil inside Chimek. Just an ordinary flaw influences his disposition, exacerbating feelings of incomprehension and loneliness. Exorcisms may only cause him more harm. If I could remove the flaw, the boy would certainly calm down, and Rasputin could take advantage of that. I should talk to him. Rasputin, I've got a plan.
We're running out of time, Victor. What have you got for me?
So many things.
I've learned the boy carries a flaw.
Perfect. And what's next?
Maybe it's what's making him upset. If I took it away... But Kiro told me to move away before it opened completely.
Don't dwell on it. It's good news. Let's get closer to God. Especially since it's a little too loud here.
Thanks be to God. They're going somewhere else to talk.
Princeps miliete caliestes defendenos in proelio. Down with the evil spirit. I drive you out in the name of Christ.
Priest! Leave that child alone!
You stand in defense of Satan. He's not a child, he's a devil.
Mama!
You're causing a child unnecessary suffering. He needs a different kind of help. True help. My help.
I mean, I'm saving the kid, but that's neither here nor there. Poor kid.
Quiet, don't scream. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Mama! Mama! Help!
He sees you as I do. That only means one thing.
Maybe he is a thaumaturge.
Hey, don't cry, all right? How about we talk?
Aww.
Have you ever seen a ghost or a monster? One like him?
Once, one was in the wardrobe, the other in the kitchen. I'm scared of them.
Have you told anyone about this?
My mama and the priest. Am I going to hell?
We're all going to hell, kid. First have fun at his expense. Tease him. He's a child.
Calm down. Everything's all right. No one's taking you to hell. I see ghosts too. Sometimes they even help me.
Why did God do this to us? Doesn't he like us?
God isn't the one who thinks we're bad. It's the people who don't have our power. They don't understand us, so they're afraid. And that makes them angry.
Will this take much longer? Kirill is about to declare me anathema. How can it be that he's crying here?
I destroyed his childhood. He's a thaumaturge. I didn't know that earlier.
Do you see yourself in him? Do you want to help him because no one helped you?
What will happen to me now?
Well, Victor, we're running out of time. What will happen to him now?
Interesting. So if he keeps his floor... And the thing is, right, if we take his floor away, he will cease to be a thaumaturge, right? I mean, he'll still be a thaumaturge, but he won't be able to... That is interesting. It's funny that hesitate's an option when that's exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I want to collect the floors as well. Like, I want to collect the salutors and the floors. I mean, he's just a little kid.
I've decided that I'll transfer his floor to myself.
You're mercifully taking something from him for your own benefit.
Listen.
Are you taking me to my mama?
We're about to go back to your mama, and she will take you home. You won't see monsters anymore, and your mama won't get mad at what you say. Deal?
Yes.
Quite a floor fright.
It's all right now. Everything will be all right. Find peace inside yourself. Peace, yes. It's all right now. Be blessed, Shimon. Be healed. It's better now, isn't it?
It's a miracle. Thank you. With all my heart.
Shimon shares his name with the name of the greatest of Christ's apostles. And you wanted to drive Satan out of him. That's blasphemy. So say I, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. The man you betrayed, Judas. We have made the words of God into an instrument for our own gain. Made sacred temples into a vanity fair. Satan exists, and he is here today among us. But not in the small, defenseless boy I have just cured. It works through its earthly acolytes. It enters the minds of those unblemished by sin, and sows chaos there. It's time to stand against this.
It's him, the wizard who wanted to hurt my son.
Where are you going? Stop him!
Evil takes root in each of us. We must be strong, because now we need a government of souls free from evil. In these dark times, we need a miracle of unity. Glory to Russia! Slava Rosi!
Fuck you! He turned up with that wizard!
Let us be strong in spirit. That is the only way we can defeat Satan.
Down with traitors!
Huh.
Hey, you! The devil with the book! You damned magician! I'm talking to you! Hang on now. My cousin was recently telling me about a fella like that who was in the lockup in Śródmieście.
Victor, do you need help?
Michał!
I won't say no. Looks like it'd be useful.
What was that you said, officer?
Of course, I haven't beaten anyone up in a while, so the game just has to throw just the most random ass combat at me. Okay, so Rasputin's a dick. Good to know we've kind of clarified that. You know, I still don't know what any of these things are. Like, I don't learn what these things do. Nice, interrupted. Very cool. Throw that over there. Swap over to... Hal's a pretty cool kid. Alright, well, that's about to... We'll throw it over here. As soon as Rasputin said glory to Russia, I was out. I was done. I was well done, honestly. That was me just completely out. Figured I'll throw out another one instead of killing him, because that means when the next reinforcements come in, I'm ready to roll with a agony. As you will see. Oh, he's got a rifle. Oh, they've both got rifles. Oh, wait, I've made a mistake. So this is the one that I don't care about. This is the defensive one. Marana, my beloved. Ooh. Nearly that. And then... woo! Why not, I suppose. How in the kisser? Pounded his kisser, as they say. What was it they said? I can't remember what they said.
Davolna, I can see you're in over your head, officer.
Because these are wizard scum. It's not a fair fight with them.
Enough. You and you. Get them.
But...
Save your powers for later. They'll come in handy. Let's go.
Michal, leave him alone, bastards!
Geroy, you're coming with us too.
I'm pretty sure I could beat you all up. Why am I just going willingly? Well, back to prison we go.
Although, they could have left me a coat. It's chilly here.
They're going to kill us. We'll get out of this. I wonder how.
No idea.
Do you know anyone who's gotten out of the Citadel? First, the Ochrana will grill us. Then it'll be out to the prison yard. Hey, kid. Look at me. Vanda will spring us from here. We just have to give her time. Have you learned to whistle yet? And remember, we were at Mass. We don't know anything, got it? Unlike him. And now you're going to tell me exactly what happened inside the church.
Snitch on Rasputin.
I didn't want this to happen. It was Rasputin's fault.
Who? That bearded monk?
Yes. He took advantage of me.
You?
Jan Bialek!
No. Please, no. Here. That's me. You've got to get him out of here, you understand? He's not even 16.
I'll give Vanda your best.
You watch out. I'll be back yet.
Bialek, you're coming with me.
Tell her not to miss me. And you, practice that whistling.
What a man. Pass the situation too lightly. Seems this place is no ordinary prison and has a very bad reputation among revolutionaries. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, I was meant to end the video. I made a terrible mistake.
You think he'll come back?
Pancraz is going to be so happy when he sees you.
Who's going to feed him now? Poor Pancratu. He'll starve to death. They're going to kill us here.
Where are you from?
From here. I live with my grandfather in Praga. He fought in the January uprising. He raised me after my father died. I wanted to make him proud, and that's why I joined. Our faults.
My father is dead too.
Is he? Mine died of whooping cough. He worked in a factory and everyone got sick there. We're going to die here too.
A building fell on mine.
What a bourgeois way to die.
Yes, I was born into money. But money doesn't bring you happiness.
Only rich people say that.
The greatest lie that we tell poor people.
Thank you, Janek.
Even so, believe me, my life wasn't as much of a fairy tale as you'd imagine. My best friend's father was in debt to a dishonest loan shark, and we wanted to help. I think we were younger than you.
And what happened?
We went to see him with my father's gun, the one I carry with me.
And what? It went off.
The loan shark died on the spot. My father handed me some suitcases and a ticket and said never to come back.
So, he sorted it out. Sounds like a good father.
Maybe alright. A little.
Shulsky!
That's me.
Your turn.
See you.
How touching. Move your ass.
Time to get tortured. Is that Ivan? Ivan? Konechkin? Konechkin? We're kind of buddies.
That was disappointing. Did you know him?
Oh.
I see.
Really?
I can see you're still using it. I remember how it ended the story of a particular loan shark. And that sizable problem of yours, is it still following you?
And speaking of the harbor, where's Vanya?
Tell me anything of value. Then I'll be able to find a way to help you. I wouldn't want the dredges to pull you out of the Vistula afterward, like Svetlana Petrovna.
Great question, but where's my father's grimoire?
I'll tell you if you tell me about the church. What were you doing there?
Spreading the good name of Jesus.
I have to ask you something. Where is my father's grimoire?
What were you doing in the church? What were you doing in the church?
Can I keep doing this or not?
Leave us alone.
testing my ability to withstand torture. Who the most annoying person in the planet.
I don't need to introduce you to. Ready?
I know everything that I could read from his objects. What are you expecting?
Results. Find out what he did in the church and where his father's friends are.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, Samira.
Let's not drag this out.
Will you summon Corpse's spirit for us?
It's supposed to hurt.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
Can't hurt me. I have 6 salutors.
Greetings from inside your head. I intend to make myself at home here.
Did they ban summoning souls in Warsaw so you got a job here? Or did they finally work out that you're a charlatan?
We're not thinking about me now. You won't trick me here, and you won't escape either. Save your energy. Think about the church and who you were there with.
Think of... Ooh. Don't hide Rasputin. Director thought us to... Who's that again? That's the kid. Kirill. I mean, I'm just going that because it's the highest one, honestly.
A batyushka who sees the devil everywhere is no surprise. Strange company for a thaumaturge. You're terrible at choosing friends.
Thank you. Think of the exclusion that affects you all.
I'm used to it. I trust no one anymore. Not least thanks to you.
Heart sit lax onto the idea of compression. Here we go.
You've got nothing that would redeem your guilt.
What guilt? I didn't do anything wrong.
Samira, focus now.
Heart 5. This is good. Like, all I'm doing is, because I've bothered to explore and stuff and rack up my skills, it's very much coming in handy now.
It's suicide. Koniechkin is a determined, vengeful bastard, and he has people everywhere. I'd sooner tear off your head like he wants than take a risk like that.
Oh, I don't have Heart 7. Sadness. Saw a secret in your memory.
Right. Think what we could do with knowledge like that.
End up on the gallows.
If we played badly.
She's considering
All right.
it. Oh?
Alright. What?
Let's get out of here. That's what you want, after all. I'll help you, but you're taking me with you.
I'm not leaving here without my father's grimoire. I'm convinced Koniechkin has it.
That's right. It's in his study. 2 floors up. Just don't dawdle. Go. I'll hold Koniechkin here. But not for long, so hurry.
Cool.
Make it snappy. I can't hold him here long.
Thanks, Samira. I knew we'd get on eventually. Best buddies. Okay. Very interesting. Samira's been working for the authorities for a long time. A forced alliance she's not happy with. So, right, we're also going to end it here. Let me just try to piece together what just happened. Right, so... Rasputin's plan, as far as we knew it, was to go to the church because he knows that the Tsar's wife, right, often goes to that same church. So he plans to do an exorcism, in inverted commas, at the church. Yeah? To cure this young child, Zimik, and kind of showcase his skills in front of the people and also in front of the Tsar's wife, if she's there, or she can at least hear about it because she frequents that church. And then, I don't know, is all the godly stuff and the devil stuff that he went on about at the end, is it legit? Does he want to a unified Russia? Is he actually anti-Poland revolution? etc. I don't know. It's hard to tell for sure. Is that just a ploy? Because if he thinks the Tsar is watching, then seeming to be incredibly pro-Russian, even though he's in a Polish city, would assumedly get him in good favour with the Tsar, right? Either way, he tricked us and incited a riot and kind of left us there for dead and stuff. So he's a prick anyway. So anyways, we'll end it there. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.